Hey guys, it's Christine from Cards by Christine here, live today from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Yay! It is March 8th, and we are going to be doing the Sweet Thoughts, Memories, and More card making class. And if you want to get a little hunky sighting in already, he's right here. He was drinking some water from the faucet, so he was getting his morning water drink. So yay! Does it feel like we just had class? Well, if it does, it's because we started class, or we had class last night, and so it wasn't even like, not even 24 hours ago. So we're here today. This was the class that was supposed to be back in February, but we kind of overcommitted ourselves back in February, so we pushed this class out to today. And it should be a good one. It is a Memories and More card making class. I do these card making classes with the Memories and More products 3 times a year. With every catalog, I do one. And so if you look in my past history, I've gotten, this is probably, I would have to say the 8th or 9th or 10th one over the last 3 years. And so if you have the Merry Christmas, or what else was another one? I'm trying to think he's thirsty. I can hear him here. Come on. So we'll let that run for the kitten for a moment. There was Merry Christmas. There was a Season of Chic one last year. There's a bunch of them. With every catalog, they come out with new Memories and More products. And so what I like to do is take these card packs that are meant for memory keeping and put them into cards for you guys. So I'm so excited to do this class with you. And the Sweet Thoughts are so pretty. The peacock with the calypso coral mixed with a little bit of garden green and like white and a little pecan, and it makes for a great combination of different pretty colors together. So hi Sherry Martin, hi Susan Bellamy from Florida, catching the replay later, yay. Hi Sandy Coy Emery, hi Judy Sharp, and there's Melanie Foy, Mary Lemke. I have a treat to show you, and actually it's literally a treat. Hi Nedra Dover, hi Jean Maxwell. And then we also help, that's it. Oh man, you guys, there's a guy out here working, watching me do my live. I have the window. You guys, I gotta show you what I'm looking at, right? So if I look right outside, and my neighbor's over here, and there was a guy that was just walking through. So, yeah, so I was being distracted like a squirrel, right? And there's our hero hunky, yay, yep. He's just playing. He loves the water, you guys. He could puddle in the water. He is the cat that while we're taking a shower, he will jump in the shower and he will do the whole, like, trying to catch the water droplets from the shower head. So, yeah. All right. So we're going to do, hi, Jeannie Parker. We're going to do a little roll call, you guys. So I want to say special shout out and thank you to everybody who's registered for this class. If you're watching and you think that you missed out, you still have time to get signed up. I have, I believe, 2 or 3 of this class left, and it is a $55 class. If you need it mailed, it's $65 because I put it in a padded priority envelope. If you have other classes you're getting in the near future, we could always consolidate shipping at this point. We are kitting up a couple classes this afternoon, and then we're finishing them off on Tuesday, and so we have a big shipping day on Tuesday. So if there's something you're getting with regards to ink, paper, scissors, or the Sweet class, or Rose's Technique class, we could consolidate. So that's always good. So special thank you to these people. They registered by taking this class and paying me for it. Yay, I appreciate your business. And also there are some people on my team that they took advantage of the team option. Hi, Nancy. They took advantage of the team option. So I give my team a little perk when it comes to product-based classes. I give them the option of buying the product from themselves and then getting the kit from me, and then that gives them the opportunity to help keep their membership active. And so that's one of the things that I like to do for my team. So we have wrong list. We have Angelique is taking the class, but she's not first. We have Sarah Merchant, Nan Ryan, Sherry Everett, Sandy Wicklander, Donna Grushke, Shirley Malarkey, Angela Knutson, Susan Bellamy, Karen Woods, Jeannie Parker, Jenna Helms, Christina Heiser, Feline Mays, Angelique McClendon, Mary Jo Stoll, Trisha Fagley, Kat Langford. Kat, welcome. This might be your very first class with me. Kathy Showalter, France Eldridge, and then we have Becky Gandolfo, Sandy Coy Emery, and Patsy Roberts, yay, and Mary Lemke. She also, and then he left me, and now I can turn this off. Mary Lemke also has 3 of her Stampin' Buddies. Hi, Hilda Nell. She has 3 of her Stampin' Buddies. I do not know their names, but Mary got 3 extra sets of this class to do a little home party. Hi, Linda Kester, with her 3 buddies. And so Mary is going to be doing a private like mini class with her friends using my kits, which is pretty awesome. I love it. So Mary, a big shout out to you and to your other 3 gals who are taking the class. So we'll do a drawing for a door prize later when we get done with class, like we normally do. What I want to show you guys is what do you get with this class. So I have Sandy Coy Emery's here because we haven't shipped out her package yet. And so I pulled this really quick. So we're using hers as a sample. You guys, you get the little slip on here, which tells you what the name of the class is and the date. And so we originally had these printed up prior to when we were going to originally do it on the 16th of February. So we did cross those off and put 3/8. You get the roll of the wavy curvy ribbon. It's called natural ribbon actually, but it has a wave or a curve to it. So you get a roll of that. You'll get the whole card pack. And so what's super neat about this card class is when we design half of the pack to get utilized, and then you have the other half available to make more cards. And all you would have to do is either re-engineer or design them, or you could cut some more cardstock. So this packet right here is what I provide extra. Like this is the cutting of extra paper or embossing or die cutting. That's what's in this little packet here. So this is like the add-on part to complete the cards. And then you guys got a pack of these gems. Now the only way you could get these gems was during sale-a-bration, and they were free with a $50 order. So you guys, I included these into your kit so that you have they matched perfectly. I should say they match perfectly. Then you guys also will have this note card and envelope pack. It's not a note card. They are real full-size cards. They're not note card size. I keep saying note cards. They're actually, the size of these cards is 4¼ by 6¼ and they have matching envelopes. So this is what Sandy will be getting in the mail very soon. And so I'm going to set this back for Hunky to protect it for her. All right. All right, so now you know what you get with product for the class, okay? Then the other thing you get is a PDF tutorial. And that, you guys, thank goodness I have Jolene helping me. She sent it to me last night and I proofread it. And I sent it out to you guys this morning at 6:40 a.m. So it's hot off the press, literally. I got up early. You guys, I did get up early. I am not a morning person whatsoever. Oh, yes, use the beautiful punch winner card on that. Yes, I was going to share that with you guys, too, before we get started. So Melanie says she has heart and home memories and more that she purchased, and she still hasn't finished them all. Oh, yes, they go, so the classes go fast for even, yeah, so you guys, what Melanie is saying, the classes go fast, right? I do fast classes. I cannot deny that I work at a normal, above normal, faster speed than most people with putting cards together. I know the cards like the back of my hand. They're all like little children to me, right? And so I'm in design. I do all the designing, and sometimes I have people help me with designing, but I'm in all of that, right? I don't have somebody else that designs the cards for me. So I know the cards, and when you guys, I've been stamping since 2000, so it's 24 years. So it's hard for me to go slow. Hi, Sandy Wicklander. I'm Marsha Long. It's really hard for me to go slow. And the good thing about a video with a class is that you guys can go back and watch the replay. So Melanie Foy, you can go back, and everybody can go back and watch the replay, and you can stop and start it at your own needing so that you can get the cards done. There's also, what I was going to show you guys is the PDF tutorial. I'm going to bring that up, and so you guys can work off the PDF tutorial as well. And that has it has good pictures, it has the supply list, it has the instructions. And so Melanie Foy, I challenge you to get your class from 2021 done. If I had to guess, Memories and More from Heart and Home was not last year's. It wasn't the year before. I feel like it was 2021, if I have to guess. And Jeannie Parker, you need to get on the road right now and get over by Mary Lemke so you can be part of her party. Hi, France, a little bit late. You're not late. We're just getting started. So you guys that are new to me and you watch and you think, oh my gosh, she goes away too fast. So just know that when we do a class, it could be a 2 to 1.5, 2 hours. That's a long time to sit. And you guys can get up and go to the bathroom or get a snack or I can get a drink. I'm sitting here and I'm like, sometimes I have to go to the bathroom and I'm like, that makes me go even faster, like making cards, right? So for those that need it a little bit slower, just know you can always watch the replay and pause and start and pause and stop and go fast forward to the part where you need to watch, and that's what is great about the video. So, but that's a good point, Melanie Foy. I like always kind of reminding people that I do work a little bit faster, and that should never discourage people because I do go a little bit faster. So, all right, so I'm going to bring up the PDF tutorial, which is something that everybody who took this class with me, that we were emailed this at 6:40 this morning. So if you can't find it, look in your junk mail folder before reaching out to me and see if it's in there first. And so the PDF tutorial is a gift that I include with the registration. So you get a hard copy, or it's not a hard copy, it's a soft copy. If you want to print out a hard copy, you can always print it out. This Memories and More one is always a little bit longer. This one's 16 pages. Hi, Deb Norman. And so you guys can print it out at home, or you can always look it on your tablet, your phone, or your computer. So what I like to do with this class is, again, divide things up. And so what you guys can be doing, for those that have your kits already, I know some of you don't have them yet, but once you get them, you're going to divide it up. I used half of this pack for designing, and then I have the other half pack here for making the cards with you in person or like live with you now. So for those at home, that pack that I just showed you, what you should do is open it up and start dividing them. You will have 2 of every one. And so what you want to do is make 2 piles, right? So the 4x6s are on one pile, and you'll have 2 piles of those. You'll have the 3x4s on another pile, and you'll have 2 piles, right? And then the stickers, there's 6 sticker sheets. So what you're going to do is ultimately take half of everything and put it off to the side. The same with the envelopes. All the envelopes can go away, but the card bases, half of them go away. And you have half of all of that left to make something else with, right? Make more pretty cards. So what we're going to do, like when I do a Memories and More class, the first thing I like to do is get you guys situated. I know it's situated, but I like to say situated. I want to get you guys situated so that it flows really smoothly. So we're going to get everything in order, and then we're going to make cards, okay? So when I drop the camera down, I have Angelique, I need 2 phone stands. So I have my one that I'm watching with you guys, and now I have my other one. So you guys, I got a new phone, and I continue to use the old phone because I can. So I have, what I did is I pulled up the PDF tutorial. So you guys can see there's a tutorial with a picture of the card, and we're going to work our way through this, okay? So while I have this in front, though, Hilda Nell said that I had the punch art winner on the top here. So last night, you guys, we had a really great class. If you missed it, I gave away prizes at the end. We announced winners of the class card challenge, the creative challenge, the punch art challenge. We did the last sale-a-bration board drawing. And so these, I want to show these off. This was Ann Bellinger's card. She won first place with the punch art challenge. So yay, very pretty. And then Debbie Gass took second place with her bear and her fish card. And then third place was taken by Jenny Knutson with the Tulip Builder Punch. So I will be posting this as well and emailing that so you guys can see that. Okay, so these are the cards that we're going to be making. And we're very strategic when we kit this class up because we keep them in order of the PDF in relation to also putting them together. And so you guys, the cardboard, I save my cardboards because I ship stuff to you guys and I use the cardboard as backing. So you don't need the envelopes at this moment in time. So these are all the envelopes for all these cards and then the ones we're about to make. So in that card pack, or like card base and envelope pack, you get 10 of the peacock. Look at how pretty they are. And then you get 10 of the Calypso Coral. You could always cut these apart and use this as designer series paper if you wanted to as well. The whole inside is designed and decorated here, or I should say decorated with that print. It's so pretty. So wouldn't you love to get this envelope in the mail? It's so bright and cheerful. Okay, so there's what we have for envelopes. Now, you should have 10 bases. Hi, Debbie Gass, stopping in to say hi. Hi, Maria Gilbertson. Oh, Maria, we're getting down there. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 6 days. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna need 5 of the peacock base and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 of this one, okay? So put these on a pile, right? Over here. Then, once you guys have divided up your 4x6s and 3x4s, oh, Jeannie's currently printing hers. Good, good. You're going to have all these little guys, right? So you're going to make a pile of those. And it would be fun to do the punch art where you make something different than what it is intended to the punch. Yes, I agree, Melanie. That would be awesome. That would be a challenge. You have the big 4x6 cards here. And then we have some stickers, okay? So we'll figure out the stickers as we go. We might just leave them all on the sheet. We might cut them apart. But our ultimate goal, and you guys have this, right? This is the packet that I sent you extra. In the back are 5 Stamp It Up envelopes. And you can, again, set those off to the side because we don't need them currently at the moment. But be very careful pulling this out. You don't want to do it this way. All of your bits and parts will fall out, and we don't want that. We will be sad face. When you pull this out, you want to pull the cellophane off and keep it horizontal, right? And this is going to be one of our piles that we're working off as well. So when we do this, this was Judy Immel's idea from many moons ago. She's like, you need to like put it in order from the card, like the way that you're going to put it. Like this needed to be kitted up in an order. So hi, Catherine Healy. So what we're going to do is we're going to merge stuff together. We're going to pull from these piles and make one pile. And then what's going to happen is we're going to make the cards in that order. So we're going to start with the very last card, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to start with this last card here. Maybe. Let me think about this for one moment. No, we're starting with the top card. Okay. So this card right here has nothing extra. Oh, I lied. Ha ha ha. Never mind. Well, I'm getting my bearings straight. Can you guys tell? It's early. I don't do these 10 o'clock classes very much anymore because my brain is still sleeping. So we're going to work with this one first, and we need to pull different bits and parts. Okay, so we need one of these peacock, and what's going to happen is we're working our way first through the PDF, and then we're going to work our way backwards through the PDF is what I was trying to fathom in my head. So we have here a peacock. So we need this peacock base, and I'm going to make one pile right here in the middle. So this peacock base, and then there's enjoy the little moments. All right, so that's one of these big cards. And there it is. Again, you have 2 of all of this stuff. You needed to divide that up ahead of time. Otherwise, you're going to get lost. When we get done, there's going to be nothing left from these 4 piles, and there's going to be one pile here in the middle. So there's our first card, okay? Our second card, if I'm following along in the PDF, and I also have my cards in order over here. So this one is next, and that is one of these coral bases, coral, right here. And then it's one of the 4x6s that has the pretty flowers, that guy right here, that one. And then the thing with the stickers is, do you want to pull out your stickers now or later? This one's kind of hard to get to because it's right in the middle. So we're going to leave the stickers be for right now. Okay, so there's that one. Good. It was a comedy show. Did it win anything? Did you mean, did I win anything? Is that what you mean? Like you were asking if you won anything, Jeannie? All right, here's next. This one says, love you forever. And that is a peacock base, right? Boom. Then we need these 2 card mats. So this is the little baby pile. You're looking for the stripes and the love you forever. There's the love you forever. And then we need stripes right there. But there's one more thing here. There's this now, moving over to my pile. I'm calling this my pile because I touched every one of these pieces and I cut this paper. And I had helpers who embossed for me and die cut. But ultimately, this is the pile that we created here in the hive. And hi, Sonia Wells. Hi, Donna Gruski. This piece right here, the top white one, is what you're going to need to mat the love you forever. So you want to grab that and that. So that's this card. Next one here is the butterfly. And there's a peacock here. Then you're going to grab these 2 strips of cardstock. One is Flirty Flamingo and one is Daffodil. And then we need to grab the big butterfly from our big 4x6 pile. It was right there. Hi, Carmen Melendez. So grab that one. we'll wait on the happy, or if you're so inclined, the happy is one of these. You could always just grab it. And I mean, you're more than welcome to put it in here. I have the P lined up with the body of the butterfly. So that's on there already. You have to be very careful. These stickers, once you put them down, they rip when they come back up. All right, so there's that one. This next one is a coral base right here. And then we need the, oh, it's right here, this green piece right there. Love, it is a very pretty butterfly. I definitely agree, Melanie. This green right here, and now you have, we might be out of order, but there's Flirty Flamingo here that are two little pieces, and I'm trying to think if I put them somewhere else in this envelope, or if we're gonna put a Post-it note here and come back to this. I want to see here. There should be little Flirty Flamingo side pieces here that go with it. So we're just going to put a Post-it note there and grab this one out of here like that. Okay. And there's a sticker on here too, if you want. So the good things comes on the card, but this is good things for you. And so on here, if you want to grab the for you right away, that gets nestled right underneath the word things. And I have it lined up that it covers up the black little line and it's flush on the right. So good things for you. So that's good. Again, you can think about where the Flirty, I cut them. I do remember cutting all these little Flirty Flamingo pieces. So we'll have to come back to that. All right. This next one uses a coral base like this. And then we need to grab this white piece here from my pile. We're looking for, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Please don't take my sunshine away. Okay, so there's that one. I should have been looking for the other one while I was singing away for you guys. All right, not that side. It must be right there. That guy. So, whoa. These two are very similar. I just saw that. Just be careful. You want the one that's the full sheet that's decorated. Okay. Good to go there. Next here is a Calypso Coral. Yeah, Calypso Coral base here. Thinking about what I'm saying. This one has a peacock. So from my pile, grab a peacock. And we need 2 card mats. Life is Wonderful. And then that peacock bottom, I just passed it. It was this guy. It's got the brown hearts on the back. That one. And then we need this guy, which has Dream Big. Now, if at any moment you want to switcheroo and flip-flop anything out, like you're like, oh man, I need this Dream Big for somebody, that would be perfect. And the hearts may not go so good, but you could just put this in the middle and not put this on and save this for something else. So you guys, these are just ideas for you to get started and to make some awesome cards. But if you want to flop them and refinagle them however you want to, you are more than welcome to switch them up. This next one then is a coral. And then we need a big 4x6 that looks like this. Another peacock here. The yellow that's on my pile. And then we have a small one here. And this one is the butterfly. That one. All right, very good. I just was trying to follow along with the PDF, and I hope I hope my cards are all in order. That looks right. Okay, next one. So that's good for that. The next one is a peacock base. So grab that. And then we're looking for a big yellow. They call me Mel Yellow, that guy. And then you have a flirty, from my pile here, flirty, a flirty little strip. And then we have some flowers. That one right there. And we added some words with stickers here. So if you want, you can grab them already. It's Happy Birthday. And the birthday is right along the bottom edge here, about 1/4 of an inch over. And then the happy kind of sits right above it, just like downtown. Okay, there's the happy birthday. All right, so that's for that one. And next one is a peacock face. So now we've just exhausted my pile here that was over here with all the card bases. And we need to grab this one that's left. And then from my pile, you're gonna grab the Calypso Coral Strip, an embossed pretty peacock piece. Then over here, there's nothing, but this is actually a sticker. So the big butterfly is a sticker, and I don't think it will hurt to like just grab it off of here, and we can leave the little flowers attached in the hearts for now. We'll use them later on the insides. Okay, and then there is a little hello. So we could now just grab this and that and put that with that. So we have it all together. All right, so that would complete the 10 cards that are the bigger size. These are all 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. But to use up some of what's left of these pieces, we mixed and matched them and added some card bases. So on your pile here, grab from the card base up. So grab the pretty peacock, your white inside, and then you have an embossed piece with the exposed brick, and then you have a peacock piece. And we need a hello there, and then the flowers that go along. The flowers look like this. And then we need the hello there. You called. Is it me you're looking for? It was right there. Okay, so there's that. And then there's a sticker here. So if you want to grab your sticker already, you're welcome to. It's a little foil one. And it was just hanging out above the flowers. Okay, so the next one, pull in this card. So from your Flirty Flamingo up, grab the base, your white inside. Now this is die cut and embossed for you already. Excuse me, it is with the distressed tile or just something like that, distressed tile. You want to, for those at home that get the PDF, you want to make sure that you want to die cut the label out before you emboss it. Otherwise, if you emboss it and then die cut it, it flattens it. And then you need to have an extra little mat here or a extra little white piece for the label. Now these dies come from the Thoughtful Expressions dies. And for this one, we need one of these. It's that one right there, one of these 3x4s. Okay, so that'll go. And then we have stickers. So I think for this one, we'll just hold tight on the stickers and we'll do that when we make the card. This one is another peacock. And so from the peacock up, you're gonna have a base, your inside, and then, you guys, I love how Jolene wrote it. These little polka dots, she called them the hobnail gloss dots from the Basics 3D embossing folder. So she called them hobnail gloss dots. It's a cool embossing folder. It's part of the 3-pack. So it's super cool. Like it's very textury. You can see that. That's just like they are raised up. So the polka dots looked good because they match the polka dots over here, which are on the crushed curry piece. And then we need the film projector, which is this one, or like the film strip. That is what goes there. All right, perfecto changeo. And then we have another one here. Hi, Jenny O'Payne. Yes, the peacock is one of my favorite colors. This one is Flirty Flamingo, a white inside, and then garden green. And we need 2 from over here. And they are this one. And then the world is mine. No, the world needs more people like you. All right. And then it leaves 1 card left to go. And it is peacock. Oh, it's over here. Peacock. You have a white inside. This is embossed. And then we need the love, 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 sweet love, and the curry with the dandelion weeds. And then you have a little pecan pie that is embossed with painted textures. And I realized that we don't have any coral left in our kit. So I'm going to improvise for you guys and show you how you're going to make the card without the coral from the one that we left the Post-it note on. But this one, love you 2 pieces. So that's a sticker. And so now what happens is we have one pile, you guys. Like, isn't that awesome? So what you can do now is, for those that like are like, yep, I just want to use the tutorial, you're going to work backwards now in your tutorial. So you have the picture and the instructions, and then this top card is the very last one. And so what we're going to do now is work backwards through it. And so I'm going to set this pile over here, this pile here, and we're going to bring out our cards. So now the goal is to work through and make the cards. None of these have been folded. So you guys, when you got your packet, everything was flat and in that cellophane. So you're going to definitely want to fold these. And this one's a horizontal card. You know, I had a hard time using these things. It's supposed to be a picture. So I ended up using almost every sticker. And I didn't know exactly, like, I didn't stamp anything on the inside. So I'll be honest with you. Our goal today is to get through making all 15 of these cards. And you guys will be left to figure out what you want to do with your sentiments and insides. And I'm going to show you what I've done. And so that one I used the sticker, so you could stamp a sentiment in there or a focal image in there. And for this one, we are going to have to, oh, Mary Lemke, I forgot to share the treat with you. You guys, my mom, so Mary Lemke bought my mom cookie cutters that are that were bee inspired. And so there's a bee. So Mary, she made cookies. There's a bee that's flying, and then there's a flower, and there's another bee. So Mary Lemke, my mom made them. She made cookies. So I'm gonna go get an embossing buddy really quick. Be right back. You're probably wondering, why does she need an embossing buddy? And they do. Stampin' Up! Has embossing buddies. They are part of the Additions toolkit. You get a brush and a tweezers and a little tray. I ate one of the cookies, you guys. It was really good. Not even with frosting, and it was amazing. Okay, so you're probably wondering, like, why do you need an embossing folder? Well, one of the things with stickers is when you want to raise them up, and they're sticky, if you put a dimensional, like in 3 different spots here, it's going to stick everywhere else. So what you do is you take your embossing buddy and so right now it's sticky, right? It's sticking to my finger. When you take an embossing buddy and you rub on it, some of the chalk from the pillow or the buddy is going to attached to the sticker, complete with a fuzz and everything. You guys just sticking away here. So, like, now it doesn't stick. Maybe just a little bit. So you just add a little more powder. But honestly, look at that. Like, it doesn't stick. So that's what is great with an embossing buddy. You can de-stickify your stickers if you want to. All right. So now that I've made that into a normal thing, I can take my dimensionals and line them up on the back of this. And when I put this down onto my paper, it's not going to stick everywhere. So they are cute. They're adorable. All right. You guys need some of the curvy ribbon trim here from your kit. And you're going to cut off about 5 inches. So when I do a class like this, I just generally get my scissors out and kind of measure things as I go. You're going to definitely want tear and tape for this experience. And how I would do the tear tape is 2 pieces waiting in the wings. And then we're going to flip this over. Do what makes your soul happy. Now that's good too. You could always make something with that when you use the other half of your cards. All right, so pick off. If you have problems with tear and tape, you can grab your pick tool, and that helps to like lift it up so you can easily grab it. All right, so now that we got the tear and tape back there, what we're gonna do is attach the tail, one tail on one side, and it would be good to have the tear and tape ready there to hold it. And then this one's going to come over here and attach there. And then we've got our tear and tape ready to put down. And then pick off your ends of your waxy paper. And then this is going to get glued to the painted texture embossed piece right here. So that's already done for you guys. If you don't have that one and you're doing the online class and you're making, if you just bought the kit, you can always use any embossing folder. All right, so we're just going to center that over that. Give it a minute to win it, a minute to adhere. All right, and then flip this over. You know what? So for those that aren't making their cards right now, normally what I just realized what I would have done, I honestly would have, I would have glued this, I don't know why I didn't do it, but I would have glued the crushed curry piece down to the painted texture, trimmed off any extra that's here, and then put the curvy trim behind the peacock mat. And I don't know why I didn't do that, but it's a little late now. I don't need to pull it apart, but there's the saying goes, and I don't do this, but the saying goes, there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? So that's the same with like stamping. There's more than one way to do things, and just because I do it one way doesn't mean that's the right way. It just means the way I do it. So, all right, so that goes down onto your card base. And then this is going to get some dimensionals. I am almost at the end of this guy, so we're going to use up what we have that are whole. I like to save these for tracks, for using them as long skinny pieces. We're going to grab these guys. And this then gets popped up. I do like to be a little bit cautious with this middle area, only because I have this curvy ribbon here, and so sometimes it's better to not have the dimensionals go where that is and have it like either right above it or below it. All right, so then we've got that ready, and I've also popped up this. We're gonna pop this up like that. And I want to get this down. Again, you guys, popping is a personal preference. If you want to keep things flat, you definitely can. I wanted to get this on here first before I put it down in case. Oh, it's a good size. Mine is good. So if you need to trim yours off, you could. All right, then this can go on to here. And find your spot. And then this one goes right in the middle of the pecan. Love you two pieces, like that. All right, so on the inside, again, I have that sticker. So if you guys want to do that sticker, you can, or you could always do something else, but that's just a white mat. I am going to hold tight on doing my embellishments, right? We have 14 more cards to make. So what I'm gonna do, what I usually do with a class like this, is I show you where I put my embellishments on my sample card. So I have a brown small one, 2 small blue ones, and then a big brown and a small brown. And that's how I've got that. And you can also see that in the picture. So if we have time, I'll come back and I'll put the embellishments on later. All right, so there we go. We got one done. I'm gonna find a little pile to put these cards. So that was the very last card in the PDF. And we're just working our way forward now. So this one is the world, as the world turns. And we're going to take and burnish our edge here, like that. All right, now this is where I'm going to exercise what I would have done on the last one. So I'm going to take and flip this over. This is pretty too, lovely moments. And this is going to go along the bottom edge. So this was embossed with the fern embossing folder for you already. It matched the ferns. It was awesome. Very happy that they had that carried over. All right, so there's that. And now this is where you just want to make sure everything's aligned nicely. Grab your tear and tape. Put your 2 weighting in the wings. And then put your 2 on the back here. Now this one is actually 2 lines of the curvy trim, wavy trim. It's the trim. We're going to call it the trim. So 2. So we're going to cut 1 and then 2. All right. And then what we're going to do is put the top one so it's slightly over the seam. so you can't see it. So like the middle of the ribbon where there's a solid line, I'm trying to line that up with the top of the green ferny pattern paper. Bring that over. And then for this one, we're gonna line these and nestle. So when the curve goes up, that's where I'm putting the hump for the one below it. So they kind of nestle in each other, right? Grab that tearing tape, make sure you pickle these good. I can see this wavy, curvy trim popping out later in life, and we don't want that. It is kind of thick ribbon too. So like there's thickness on the sides here. That's why I've got the tearing tape to help hold it down. If you wanted to pop up this whole background, you definitely could. Hi, Kenzie. Is the globe a die cut? It's a card from the card pack. So it came with the Memories and More card pack. Or you could glue this completely flat, whatever you want. And again, there's something going on with these that it's working better to use the picky tool with that. So now that's done, what we can do is put the liquid glue on that. And then this goes right on here. So I wouldn't normally think to put Flirty Flamingo with Garden Green, but it worked because that's what's in this card mat right here. And all we're gonna do for this one is put our dimensionals in the four corners. And then I'm gonna put two more kind of in the middle here to help hold that middle section down. All right, and then this goes. What I'm doing is looking at the green. I'm centering it between the left and the right, and then I'm making the same margin at the top. So that looks like it's all the same border up there. I'm okay seeing a little bit more of this pretty pattern paper down here. Cool. So this one has 3 gems. They're all brown. There's a big and a small, and then you could use the opposite down here, like just one and either big or small, whatever you want. Okay, so let's look at the inside of this guy. This one I used one of those foil flowers. So it's from the middle here of that photo frame thing. And so it's one of those little flowers, and that goes right down there in the bottom right corner. And this could be a thank you card. It could be a birthday card, a thinking of you card. It's whatever card. Like there's lots of different occasions you could have with this one. Hi, Nicole Herrick from Icy, Iowa. Okay, so there's that one. And then we'll set this guy off to the side. And there you go. So we have 2 done. Yay. All right, so this guy will be next. And isn't this working nice? Like you're just grabbing from this pile. Like it's so good to be organized with this first. All right, so another one where we can burnish our edges here. And it's a vertical card. So your white piece on the inside. Oh, I put the frame there. So this does match. So I put the black frame on the inside as a sticker because it matches here. And you could stamp a sentiment right in the frame, or you could leave it blank. If you don't like it, you don't have to use it. And then I got a little pink flower down there. So with this though, they have a tendency, these middle sections of there don't want to come off so easily. They want to stay in the middle. So let's just grab them off of there. There. I was hoping that they would stick to my skin when they're, and that one doesn't want to come. So, perfect. Now I got it. So you gotta be careful putting these stickers down because they will go exactly where you put them and that won't be straight. So, just eyeball it. And if you don't like that, don't do it, but it matches the outside. So that's why I went with it. And then this one also has a little baby pink flower. And that's this guy right here. I think. Put that guy there. So that's our inside. So stamp a sentiment. Now the same thing with this that we just did. We're going to, so this has a label. Oh, did you guys see this? This is where we cut the white label out of. And this is going to get covered up with this. So we do have to be careful when we glue this. You can't just put glue all the way to the back because it'll go through here. And We're gonna put this right over the top of the mat. We're gonna then put this on here. Line that up so it's flush. So I wonder, are we supposed to get, so Deb, you're like 3 hours to the southwest of us. Are we supposed to be getting snow and rain? I guess I don't even know. All right, so there's that. And then grab your tear and tape. And you're gonna make it so that you have 2 waiting in the wings. And Kenzie is, the spraying in the skies has something already today has started. The spraying in the skies has started already. What's spraying in the sky, Lindsay? Kenzie, you're gonna have to tell me what that means. Unless that's a typo and you meant something else. Unless the spraying is the rain. All right, so we're going to flip this here. So cut your 5 inches, and that's gonna get lined up over the seam. So we just did 1 like that. So the reason I like to put the ribbon behind the biggest mat or the bottommost mat is just it's more secure. All right, tear and tape. Oh, I didn't have waiting in the wings. I pick those off. And then a little bit of glue. Yep, that'll be good. I'll do that middle area. For this embossed piece, I really am putting glue everywhere because it's so bumbly. Incesticide. Is it? Is that what they're spraying, Kenzie? Nancy's also in Canada. She might know if that's right or not. Okay. There's that. So that's our base. I have to go back and watch the replay. Did I not have a piece of peacock to go behind there? I could have sworn I had a piece of peacock for that. This goes here. You guys, who is watching with me? Did I have a peacock mat to go behind that? I could have sworn I did. And interesting, if I don't, it will look perfectly fine without it. I mean, it'll look good. But the peacock makes it pop. I could have sworn that I had a piece of peacock there. And you know, when we were kidding, Diane was helping me and my mom was helping. And I could have sworn there was a mat, a stack of them that maybe didn't get, oh, the yellow one goes in the middle. I wanted the yellow in the middle. We're gonna peel that. You got to peel these off very carefully if you put them down. And then we have, you know what? We aren't supposed to get snow or ice in the 40s today. Okay, got it. There was that butterfly. This right here, that guy, is where the flower could be there. Okay? All right. So I think that I don't have a piece of peacock. So we're just going to put this guy down and we're going to roll with it because that's what we got in our kit. All right. So we're going to put this down. For those that got the class from me at home, if you do want to cut yourself a piece of peacock, it's a 3 3/16 by 4 3/16. And you could put that behind this mat. Okay. On a clear day, check the skies more. You'll begin to recognize the straight, thin, almost silvery streaks. Interesting. Often the same, but crisscross. Where it's, oh, not good. So it might be some sort of an insecticide. All right, you guys, I'm rolling with the punches here. I think that I didn't see a peacock mat. So for those that got the kit, if you don't have peacock at home, you're okay. You could put it right just like that, and the card still looks perfectly fine without having the peacock mat. It just adds a little bit of extra color next to the white. Okay, so there's that. But if you do want to cut your own and you have peacock, it's 4 3/16 by 3 3/16. All right, so then this guy is next. So we've got a flirty flamingo. And Marilyn, yes, you can order only the PDF. You most certainly can. I'm pretty sure it's already out in my online store. So just to show you and anybody else that's interested, if you go to shop, so cardsbycrispy.com, go to shop, online classes and tutorials. Ooh, is it way at the bottom? I might have to move it up if it's down at the bottom. I'll have to look for it. I definitely will have it in there after class. I'll put it there. So, but this is where all my PDF tutorials are. The last one I have there is the fun fold. So I have the PDF tutorial here. What I'll do is I'll add the YouTube video link to it, and then I'll make sure it's out in my online store in a soon after class is done. Okay, this is another one where we have a white inside, and what do we use here? Okay, there's a little strip. Okay, so we have a little work to do to get that strip, and it's cutting a piece from another card. And then we have the pink flower and the peacock flower. So that's the pink one is here. So we could grab that and put that there. And I wonder if that there's a little baby peacock. Oh, right there it is. That little flower. I have that down here. Right? So we'll have to come back to this strip here. I found a spot to put it on. It was this card. Okay, so for this now, we need to get this glued over here. But we have to, again, be careful not to put glue where the hole is. So we're going to go a little bit like that and like that. And I do have a little bit of the peacock showing on the side here. And you are nothing short of amazing. That is true. So this one's going to go here. So I looked for this peacock one to be over here on the side. Otherwise, I've got one coming from down over there. So I liked it like that. And I have about 1/8 of an inch margin on the top, or on the left-hand side here. You betcha. Look in your government website to find weather modification treaties. Oh, man. That's what they're doing. All right, so then this is another one where we need our tear and tape, 2 waiting in the wings, and then 2 that go on the back here, 2 scoops. And then we're going to cut 2 lines of the curvy ribbon. So 2 of these, so 1 and 2. And the one I have captured over the seam. So kind of that line right through the middle goes over the edge of that pattern paper. And then the one goes right next to it, to its right side. And that just flips over. You're very welcome, Marilyn. I'm glad you asked. I realized that I didn't have it out there. I do have it in my Inspiration Hive, though. So for those of you that have my monthly or yearly subscription to get my tutorials, it's definitely in there already. That I know. Ooh, I've got a potential spammer calling me, you guys. We're going to ignore them. All right. So this, look at the biggest goo ball booger around. Whew. Okay, so let's get this glued down. And that's going to go onto our Flirty Flamingo. All right, and then that goes right here. And make sure you push down where the ribbon is so that that tear and tape can stick good. Okay, so now what we have, we need some stickers and then the happy. So we're going to use this flower, and we're going to use one of these, and then a little yellow one, and then a happy. And these are just flat underneath here. So I'm just gently going to set them down onto the label, and in case I need to refinagle them. And then I've got a little guy right about, I'll put it right there, I think. Okay, and then the happy goes through the middle, like that. So no stamping, you guys. No stamping whatsoever. And then on the inside, you could stamp the word birthday, or you could put happy birthday or news, right? Happy, it could be for anything. Definitely get it, Kenzie. I would not want that in my backyard at all. So I definitely can feel your pain. So nothing like that should be put into the environment. So, all right. So this one goes right on the top here, like that. And then this little label is going to go over here. We have to be careful again because we have that ribbon. So I'm going to put my dimensionals to the left and the right. And then I'm going to capture some more here on the corners. You guys, I'm saying capture because we have some filming stuff in this kit. So this one's going to go over here like that. Very good. All right. So that's that one. For the gems on here, I have a big and a small coral, a pool party, and then there's a big pool party and a small coral. Coral. All right. That one's done. And we have one more left from the add-on pack here where you've got your smaller traditional A2 size. And this one's also in peacock. Oh, definitely. Knowledge is power. I couldn't agree more. This one is that guy. And we're going to do a white inside. We can check to see what's on our inside. Oh, it's a little one of those. A little foil one. So we have one left over here. So you could go ahead and put that down. Tigger! Hi, baby. You want to say hi to everybody? Bigger Tigger. You haven't been around here lately. So these, two of these are going to get glued. So we could, oh, this one's pretty, you guys. I had a hard time covering that up. But it made sense to do that one. All right, so let's put these down. And then I might go get you guys Bigger Tigger so you can see him. He's gotten bigger. So this hello goes onto the pretty peacock mat. Like that. And then this one goes on to our exposed brick. Make sure it's facing the right way. Oh, here's Bigger Tigger. There he is. He jumped up. Are you going to play in the sink? Want to say hi? Yes, you guys, he's big. He's a big boy. All right. So that's what we got. And the same thing with this. You guys are going to get so used to this. We're going to do 2 waiting in the wings over here. And put 2 on the back. Oh, Tigger, you want some water too, don't you? I'll get you some water, buddy. All right, then we need 2 of our curvy ribbons here. So cut 2 at about 5 inches. Hi, Jenna Helms. Good morning, good morning. Better late than never. Or number, whatever. I know what you meant. All right. So Nancy, that was actually Hunky that was there earlier drinking. Tigger, they look identical. They do look very, very similar. Hunky was the one that was there this morning, like about an hour ago, not even, something like that. Yeah. Hi, Karen Wetstein. Happy Friday. All right, so we've got 2 of these down. And we're going to put the tear and tape. Hunky and Tigger look identical. Hunky has a little bit more gray and black, and Tigger is more brown and like tan. All right, so there's our mat. It's going to go right onto the card base like this. Perfect. And our dimensionals get used again. And I'm going to put 2 directly onto the card front now. And then now is our time to start cutting off our sides here and putting around the corners. And then that will go right onto the front. Tigger is bigger. Yes, he certainly is. There's more of him to love. Tyler said to me the other day, is Bigger Tigger getting too big? I said, no. There's just more of him to hold on to. Right, Bigger Tigger. Okay, so then this one uses just the coral gems. I've got a big and a small, and then a big one down here. All right, so there's what we've got for card number 5. See, we're cruising right along. Now we're gonna start on the bigger cards. You want some more water, don't you, buddy? There you go. Just tell me when you're done, okay? All right, so here's our card that looks like this. And I have an idea. Okay, so this one here, you're just gonna fold it. The insides on these are your white, and the front and the back have the pretty pattern. This is a horizontal card, and what we need to do, I showed you how to do the sticker. So this was a sticker, and I wanna pop it up. So what I'm gonna do is put it on my chalk pillow, or my embossing pillow, buddy, and get that stickiness gone, right? So put that fine dusty powder on there, and now you can put the dimensional on. And this is where these side ones work really good. So just cut it the length you need, and then that will go right there. And that then hangs out in the middle of the butterfly. So we've got hello right through the middle there, okay? Now the same thing happens with this butterfly. I've got this popped up. The only way it's gonna stick really good is if you de-stickify it and then add your dimensionals to pop it up. Yeah, the peach against those blues looks really pretty. I definitely agree. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear this. It's sticky, but then all of a sudden, there's no stick left. Okay, and it left me with a little mess here, so I'm gonna clean this up. And, buddy, now you're just watching it. You're not even drinking. Let's shut that off. Okay, so now what we've done is we've taken this butterfly that used to be really sticky and we've made it not stickery. And that's gonna allow us to definitely pop it up. Let's see if I have another sheet right here. All right, I like to use the big dimensionals more. So we're gonna use this, and then here, and one right in the middle. Okay, so then this is going to get, baby powder also works. That is very true. Gotta be careful, because if you have powder on there yet, it might not even stick. Like my dimensional definitely took away all the stick actually. All right. So then this will get put right on to the peacock embossed mat. And that is already embossed for you with painted textures. And then we have, this is one of the mats, and that can get adhered. So beautiful, amazing, fabulous, lovely, wonderful. I think that would be really pretty on there as well. But we're going for the butterflies. Okay. And this just goes flat right onto our card base. And then this will get glued and this will get popped up. So let's grab these. And I'm gonna put 3 on the edges here like this and leave the open area for the ribbon to go through. Okay, so then this is gonna get glued down right in the middle area. I guess you could say centered top to bottom and left to right. Like so. Eyeball it or get a ruler out, whatever you need to do. And then the ribbon is going to get adhered down with tear-in tape. So I'm going to rip off a piece long enough to go underneath there, and I'm going to make it so that there's 2, I think, like this, and then pick them off. Now, if you want to be really frugal with your ribbon, you could just fold these in half and go like that, okay, and attach them to the back of this. Or if you really don't care, you can adhere it like this and use more, and we'll cut our ends off in a moment, but this will stick to where you have the tear-in tape. Hi, buddy. What's up? You want to say hi? You just said hi to everybody. Okay, so then now this can get picked off and it goes over the top. Just centered, top to bottom, left to right. like that. And then what you can do is trim your tails however you want. Be careful when you cut them. They're gonna leave little fuzzies all over the place. Okay, like that. And there we go. That one wasn't so bad. And for the gems on this one, I've got a coral big and a pool party small, and then a coral big and a coral small. There used to be one more somewhere, probably like over here floating, a blue one. And I don't know. I've got a blue one right here. We'll make it right. So the picture would probably show me. We'll put it right there. Okay, these gems are also gems that you have to press down really hard, otherwise they will fall off. So let that adhesive from the gems really hit that good. Okay, so you've got 2 over there, 2 here, and then 1 there. And that's the first of the big cards that we're working on. All right. What do we have? Next is this guy. Marion Emberson uses her mom's old talk puff ball. Talk puff ball, so sweet. She gets to enjoy using it. And maybe enjoy using it. In plastic with some powder, and then the bottom of curly soft puff ball and a lovely lid. Smell great, and we're downright horrible. I don't remember that, actually. I don't remember the old talk puff ball. I don't, honestly, I don't. I remember the Cabbage Patch Kids. But I don't remember a talk pillow. I'm sorry, Kenzie, I don't know. This one, you're going to take your card base and just burnish it. Now, we're going to be strategic about this one, you guys. Very, very strategic. You know why? Because we realized later on that we don't have some flirty flamingo for a future card. We missed it. I noticed that now, and we're gonna make it right now. We can figure it out. So this card right here, we were missing some flirty flamingo. We're gonna be strategic, and this piece right here for this card, we're going to utilize it multiple ways. Okay. So you have this whole strip right here. You're like, wow, that's not a lot, but it's still a whole strip. And technically we need, let's see here. I just had this idea on the last card. We need an inch here, and you need a 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch. So that's really only 3 inches. And you guys have 6 inches. So we're gonna do a little cutting, and we're gonna make this work so that you guys have flirty for both of your cards. All right, because it's both is well, that's 1/4 and 1 1/4, and this one's not quite 1 1/4. This one's a little bit more, but it'll work, okay? So what we can do, if you don't want to put coral on this one, you're okay. You don't have to. But if you want to, this is how we're going to make it work. That is about 1 1/4. So we're going to cut this at 1 1/4. We're going to use this on that side. And then we're going to cut this side at 1 1/4. Right, that'll go there. And then how do we be a little bit strategic about getting the height that we want? Well, we have left here now 3 inches, a little less than 3. So we're going to cut 1 1/2 inches, so 3/4 inches. Watch this. We're going to do 3/4, 3/4, and 3/4. And you'll have a little bit left, and that's okay. We're going to save, trust me, trust the process. We're going to save these pieces, these 4 pieces of flirty for this card, and we're going to work with them there. And now we've salvaged that. Yay. Okay, but now this is going to be a little bit harder to glue because of what I did. That's okay. What we're going to do is flip these over and put glue on the back, because the front's exactly the same as the back, but honestly I have no idea why I flip things over like that. But we know that I like to eyeball, so I'm going to eyeball it right about here. My glue is still wet, so I have time. And I'm going to measure this. And that's 1 1/2. And I need to move it down a hair. So get the ruler out. It's like 1 7. It needs to go down just a little bit more. Okay. If you don't care, you could just put it down wherever. 1 3/8. So something like that looks good to me. So I got one side. Now I'm going to take my ruler and put it down like that. And then have it here as a guide, and now I know where to put this one. Okay, perfect. So that's how I would do that. Hi, Diana Woodland. Thank you so much. All right, perfect. Good deal. Okay, now this ribbon goes behind there. So here's another one where, do you want to put ribbon underneath here or you don't care? I'm gonna just use the ribbon and cut 2 pieces here that are about 7 inches long, which is long enough to go across. Now, if you don't want to put the ribbon behind here, you could put tear and tape and then save the ribbon. Definitely could do that. So maybe she means talc puff powdered. You know, Jean Maxwell, that very well could be. But I will be honest with you guys, when you're doing a live and your brain is thinking about what you're going to say next and making sure you're talking about the instructions properly, the last thing I'm thinking about is what other people are trying to tell me and making heads or tails of things that aren't spelt correctly is like really, really hard. I'll be honest with you guys. I will be honest. So then I just go with the flow. All right. So that's very possible though, Jean Maxwell. It could be a talc powder, puff powder. So, all right, we're just putting our 2 lines of ribbon down here. And it's not really ribbon, it's like whatever the trim is called, like the curvy wavy trimming. All right, so get those tails now secured back here with some tear and tape. You could pop this up with dimensionals or you could leave it flat, whatever you want. And then we're gonna glue this. We're gonna move this guy back out of here so you guys aren't confused with that. But I was very happy we had some extra flirty flamingo to work with. All right, this will go right onto our card front here, like that. Make sure to push those sides down. And then we're gonna use our dimensionals. And I'm gonna put up here and down here, and then here, and there. So what does this one say on the back? I don't even know if I read it. Oh, it says The Happy Life. Okay, The Happy Life. And then pick those off. And then this, oh, I love the color. This is a very fallsy color, like the crushed curry with the peacock. Very festive for fall. Okay, there we go. That's what we've got for you for this one. All right, then I've got 3 browns. Oh, there's a gem back here. Ha ha, there it is. You guys, didn't I tell you that I was missing a blue one from over here on the corner? And I'm gonna put that one back. All right. So, got 3 browns, a big and a small down here, and then a big one up here. All right, perfect. So that one's good to go. Very good. Now we're on to our butterfly. This butterfly is so pretty. I love you each and every day. If you have a daughter or a mother or a sister or a niece or an aunt, like this would be so pretty, especially if you love them, to give this one to them. I think they would love it. All right, so we're gonna need some ribbon as long as I have it in my hand. We're just gonna cut our 5 inches right away. And you know what? I see the next card is 5 inches as well. So we're gonna just set those there. All right, and this one, we have our base. We can go ahead and just burnish the edges. This is vertical, and we need to do a couple glues. This gets glued and our yellow gets glued. And the card mat will go right onto your pretty peacock. So these peacock, or these mats, you could do them at 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, but I like a little bit less of a border, so there's just a 1/16 less. And then this yellow daffodil will go right in the middle. So get that right where you need it. And if it's a hair short on one side, you can just trim your card. And then you could grab your ruler here. We've got 2 1/2 and 2 and a little bit less, so we're gonna do right like that. And I've got it flush on this side, but I'm picky, you guys, so I'm gonna grab my little trimmer and we're gonna trim off that hair that is over just a little bit there. Like that's eyelash, if any. So get that off. And then what you can do is grab your tear-in tape and you're gonna put 2 weighting in the wings and 2 on the back. So lots of tear-in tape. If you guys don't have your tear-in tape or double-sided tape handy, you might get it ready before you start these cards. And we're gonna do, so this curvy trim, it really matched nicely. It was this like nice soft brown, like crumb cake color. Kind of complemented all of them very nicely. All right, so that goes 2 lines like that, and then put that on the back. Pick those off. And then this can get glued right onto the front of your card. And this could be, if you did want to, you could always use this and glue this on the inside and write your note to whoever, your love note on the inside. I'm gonna put it like this. Good deal. All right. You guys, we've been missing some insides. We might have been missing some insides. So we might reverse slightly and go back and check out our inside on the last one. So we've got our dimensionals, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. And then what we're gonna do is put 1 on the top here and 1 on the top, bottom there. And that's off. And then this goes right onto the card front. So pretty if you're into the butterflies. This set has your butterflies. All right, and then for gems, I have a big coral, a little coral, and a big blue. And then this one has that long foily strip here. So on the side here, there's 2 of those, and we're gonna use 1 on this one. And we're just going to set that. Be careful, once you start to put this down, there's really no return. So there's that for decoration on that one. Okay, and we're gonna go back just to this one and check it out. Check it out, girls. Okay, that's what's in here. So it's a little heart. From your butterfly sticker, there's a heart. That can go in the bottom. And then this here is cut from a future card, like one of the little card mats. We gotta cut that. So we gotta hang tight on that one. And let's go back 1 more. I feel like we might have missed this one too. Nope, we did that one, right? No, we didn't. Okay, so this one has a big pink flower. And that is over here. So we're gonna just put that in the bottom corner like that. Okay, so we're back on track on that one. And then did we do this one? I think we did this one. Yes. Okay, so now we're back on track. All I wanted to do was get our insides caught up for our stickers. Okay, so next is this guy. Life is wonderful. And grab your stuff. Hi, Sue Thomas. Have you hit the thumbs up yet? I haven't. But if you guys want to know how to do that, you just go right there and hit the thumbs up. That's how easy it is. Thanks for the reminder, Sue. I appreciate it. Sandy loves butterflies. Good, good, good. Very good. I do too. I like bees and I like butterflies. All right, vertical card. And we here have now this Life is Wonderful gets glued onto our peacock piece. So we could go ahead and do that. All right. Like that. And now this one, we don't have a mat, a big mat that we're putting it down onto. So we are going to have to put it onto the smaller card mat. It's a 3x4. Oh, thanks, Nancy. I'm glad that you liked the video. You guys can also share it with your friends too if you think they'd enjoy watching the card class. All right, so then we actually need more. So I'm actually going to use my 2 weighting in the wings because we have 2 lines of ribbon that we're putting down or trim. So now we're going to get 2 more weighting in the wings here. And with this, you got to be careful that you don't bend the card as you're putting it on. So I'm going to hold this really close to the edge like this and flip my tail over. And then over here, without bending the paper, and then I'm going to hold it and then flip my tail over. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. Like that. And like that. Okay. So then let's go to the back and secure our tails. And there's some loose stragglers. We can just trim those off. All right. Now it's important that we get this off of here and put some glue and get this nice and secure on the front of our card base. So it looks like it's curving like that, but once we lay this flat, it'll be perfectly fine. Like that and like that. So push those sides down. Perfect. Okay. And then you're going to grab your dimensionals. We're going to do the one there and one there. Just like that. Yes, the birds and the bees and hummingbirds. They're all pollinators. You are correct. That was one of our questions on our scavenger hunt. It was about the pollinators. Okay, there's that. And I see that I have 2 brown gems and I'm missing one. There used to be one right there. So it probably landed somewhere. And let's get some brown ones here. And we'll put one right about there. Now this is my sample card. So there's brown on this one. You could add coral too. The coral would look pretty on there. All right, on our inside is a little pink flower. So this little guy that is left, that one goes in there. Cool beans and bagels. All right, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You're next. Okay, this one's basically the same setup. All right, so what we're gonna do is grab our tear and tape, 2 off to the side. And now this time when I put the tear and tape down, I'm gonna put it going down the edge like that versus putting it the other way. And this one, we can cut 5 inches times 2. As long as I have my scissors in my hand, I'm gonna cut 2 more for the next one. Okay, so those 2 will go for the next one. And this little guy gets peeled off. So my tape, it like left me. It like completely went backwards. So we're gonna grab another piece, which is okay. There's more tear and tape here. And the same concept with this. We're going to hold the ribbon so you can catch your tail there, keeping it nice and flat, and then bend that over, and then grab one more. And that goes like that. And then this one goes like that. The square with the fishtail and the flower detail, yes. I'm glad you like it, Hildy. And then this one, we'll get a little bit of liquid glue. Like that. As long as we got the glue going, let's flip that one over. And then this one can go onto the white mat. Like that. And then this one, we need to burnish this quick. And then we've got this prepped and ready to go. That goes along the bottom. The colors look so awesome on this one with the yellows and the coral. Perfect. Okay, back to the dimensionals. Put one there and there. And then we'll find them on the corners up here and down there. Perfect. And I've got the centered like left to right, but there's a little bit more on the top showing than the sides. So we're gonna do it like that. And then we've got brown. What can brown do for you? So a little one, and a big one is what we have for embellishments on this card. Oh, you guys, I put it upside down. Did you guys realize that? Oh, yup, see? That happens. I just was picturing the words on the bottom, but you just pull it right off. It's very spring, yes. Okay. Oh, that one is on the side. Perfecto. See, these match perfectly, these flowers. So this strip of stickers will go nicely over here. Like that. Amazing. Okay. There we go. We're cruising along. Now, onto this one that we're going to have to finagle. All right. Let's see what we got. Well, good things for you. Good things. Good things. May good things come your way. So, can't type fast enough. All right. Let's see what we got. We got our like schnibbles over on the side here. What I pictured with them, so these weren't as tall, right? So you could just leave them as is, like this, right? And center them. And that could work. But if you want the height, you could always layer them up and do one like this and then one over the top. Like that. So you could do that. I guess it depends what you're thinking. You guys, we have these little extra scraps and I'm just going to set this on here like this. And nobody between here and Milwaukee will ever know that I didn't mean to do that like that. So that's always an option to have like the seam here. If you don't like that, you could just leave it and have it be a 1 1/4. And I actually think I like that the best. So I'm going to go like that instead of having it taller. We're going to go like this. Then I only have to worry about one. So then I might not use these other pieces, and that's okay. Life is good. Good things for you. Things are happening. All right. So this one can get centered. And I need the ruler. Oh, and that twisted. So let's put that back. Liquid glue allows you to have some wiggle room. So we have 2 5/16, and that is 2 about 5/16. So that was really good. Okay. Then I'm going to put my ruler like that, and that will allow me to have a guide on this side to put it like that. Oh, actually, there's lines. Ha, 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 there's lines. I love it. Okay, so we're going to work with our lines. There's lines across here, so you can just use the lines as a guide. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, again, I'm not going to use these. I'm not going to need them. All right, then what we're going to do, you could, if you wanted, you could attach your ribbon back here, or you can run 2 lines of it. Whatever you want. I'm going to do the 2 lines. I think that's easier. Unless you want to be more frugal with your ribbon, you can always cut it shorter. Like you only really need 2 inches. 1 inch for that side and 1 inch or so for that side. Or just slightly more. I'm going to take 2 of these though and just set them right through the middle here where I put my tear and tape, and then I can trim my ends. All right, so that's good. Grab the dimensionals and we're going to put them. Oh, you guys. Oh, yeah, that's right. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, for a moment, I thought it was upside down. All right. Pick these off. And this is going to go right in the middle. Good deal. Okay, so not so bad. We got our flirty in there, and this says you can do hard things. So there's a lot of encouraging words on these card mats that you get in this kit. And that goes right on here. And then just grab your scissors and you can trim your ends however you wish. Go like that and like that. I'll cut that one the same. Perfect. Okay, so I have coral, two of them here, two of them here. So a big and a small, big and a small, and then a big and a small. Oh, and you guys, I don't have odds. So for those of us that know, we need to have odds. It could have fallen off because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're gonna put a 7 right there. So our floral arrangers know we need to have 7 there instead of 6. So on the inside, oh, one of those guys. So there's another one of those over here, right? And we can go right there and bring it up the side on the inside. Fabulous. All right, we get another one done. Another one bites the dust. And another one's gone. Another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. All right, so this guy is so pretty for our butterfly fans. Another one, just burnished the edge. And we just used some scraps. We were like, oh, we've got little strips of yellow and pink. We might as well use them. So what you're gonna do for this, you can glue the yellow, glue the pink, and we're gonna put the yellow one down first, right about there. It's longer than what it needs to be. That's okay. Just trim it. And then this guy's gonna slightly overlap it and eyeball it. You can make it a little wider, a little thinner. Make sure it's straight as possible. And you can use these diamonds as a guide to make sure it's straight. And when you got it where you want it, what you're gonna do is lift it up and you can cut your ends off. Just use the scissors. And I had glue on there, so be careful. And that's it. You're just gonna trim it so it fits there nicely. All right, this is another one where it seems like a lot to put all the ribbon behind there. So I'll show you a way in case you want the frugal avenue or route. What you could do is put your tear and tape here and here. So you end up using less ribbon, but you use more tape. So to me, tape is less expensive than ribbon. And what we're gonna do is go 1, 2. And for these, we're gonna cut, I don't know, like that much. What, 1.5 inches? I'm gonna cut 4 of them versus cutting 2 at that length. And then what we're gonna do is set these into, well, that's way too high. Maybe it goes like right there and right there. Yeah, that's good. And then we're gonna take these off and put this right here. And then this one can go right next to it. Okay, so that you just saved whatever this is, 3 inches, 6 inches of ribbon by not doing all the whole length. And then you can just take and put the tear and tape over the top like that. Okay. All right. Ha ha ha. Are you seeing what's happening? This is the one that I kept talking about. We need to trim the edges off. Okay. So in the card back here, I used the inside of it. I glued it in here. I think I did. It must be one more. There it is. So in the PDF tutorial, you guys, I might correct this. This is 1/2 inch, and I said about 5/8. It's actually 7/16. Okay, so we cut off about between 1/2 inch and 5/8. Okay, and that's off the one side, and then the other card. Remember that was one way in the beginning. We cut off. It must be this one. Yep. We cut off, it's 7/16. Okay, so in the PDF tutorial, I think we're fine. We put about 5/8, right? So what you're gonna have to do here is you're gonna have to cut off about 5/8 or 7/16. So this is 5/8 right here. And what we could do is just do 5/8 because the PDF says 5/8. So we're gonna go with 5/8. What's gonna happen is you're gonna be a little bit closer to your butterfly wing here than I am, and that's okay. So on this one, we're gonna do 5/8 because that's what the PDF says to do. All right, so these now are what we're gonna use to glue on to the inside of those cards, now that we have them cut. And over here, we have our butterfly, which now we don't have ribbon in the middle. So we definitely do want to not have a saggy middle. So we're going to put some dimensionals in the middle. And then we can, I think, put a few more here. This is a bigger piece, so I want to make sure that we're secure here. All right, so 5/8 was amazing. That was the perfect number to work with. And I'm not putting any dimensionals here because that's where the ribbon goes. All right, so then this guy gets centered right about here. All right, and we've already got our happy done. So that one came together lickety-split. All right, and I've got a coral big and a coral small, and then a blue pool party big one. The inside of this has birthday. Happy birthday. So grab your little birthday sticker. Might as well use it. And then we've got a yellow flower and there's one left here from the flowers. And then we have, there's got to be one more yellow flower right there. So we'll put that in here. I've got that right in front of it. Okay. Good deal. Very good, very good. We're on the final stretch. We have 3 left. And these 3 are probably the easiest out of all of them. All right, so this one, we need some more tear-in tape. I have one waiting over here and one here. And so this tear-in tape goes behind the back right-hand side. And we need about, what, 3 inches? So we're gonna grab 3 inches. And we're gonna basically fold it in half. Like that. So that they're kind of crisscross applesauce. And then that comes out between that second and third last heart on the right side. You've just got little tags here coming down, little tabs. And then your tear-in tape goes over the top. And then you're gonna pop this up. Like so. Used almost a whole sheet of dimensionals. All right, so these come off. And that goes right onto the white. Perfect. And then this can get folded. And keep it vertical. Now these will get glue on the back. Okay, so the details, important things here. The details are getting covered up actually. And then this is ready to go. So it says love you forever. And I've got, if you like, you could put, so this is the opposite of this. This has the coral at the top. Here I'm going to put the coral at the bottom. And that goes something like that. And then this one will go about the same on the opposite side, like that. And then you can use your scissors and trim the tails, like that. So when you cut these, if you're cutting off just a little bit, it's going to leave little schnibbles everywhere. All right, so that one's good. And the gems I have are 5. Brown, big and small, blue big, brown small, and a little blue. And the inside is the last little foil heart. So that little guy is the last one I had over here. And so that sheet of stickers is pretty much done. So that little heart goes in there. We've got that guy ready to go. Perfect. And we're down to 2. And then there were 2. Okay. These don't have much to go with them. Like, they were just perfect the way they are. Just adding a little detail. So this little guy gets glued. And it says, so many reasons to smile. So this goes right on here. That, and we have you are sweet. So let's grab those stickers. And they're right in the middle here. So you are and sweet. So the sweet goes down here. And the you are goes there. And then we have these foil leaves. So there's 1, 2, 3. And then I've got this little flowery thing. It went right in the middle of this one, just to add a little bedazzle. And then you have, so this one that's on this guy, he curves this way. He's kind of coming out over here as well, like that. All right, then I have that one. I shortened it up. So there's only 3, 1, 2, 3 layers. So you do have to cut off, unfortunately, this bottom one. Use it or don't use it, whatever you want. But this fits better here now. It makes it like it's coming out the bottom. And then there's one more over here at the bottom. And it's kind of tucked up like that. You can curve these a little bit, but once you start putting them down, they're really hard to get back up. So I'm going to tuck that up a little bit higher. And then this one, you're going to make an overhand knot. An overhand knot is just making a loop and then bringing your tail through it. And that's called an overhand knot. And then you can trim that like this. And then you're going to put that on with a glue dot, kind of right where your little stem is. And my stem is just a little long, so I'm going to actually trim that shorter. Grab a glue dot. And that's going to go right there. I'm going to actually use 2 of them. I'm going to put them kind of next to each other. And for good measure, I'm going to do 3. And I got them all 3 kind of lined up right in a row. So that will hold that. Okay. That one wasn't so bad, right? So on this one, I've got 5 gems. Brown, big, little, and then 2 little corals. Coral. On the inside, oh, the painter's brush. Ooh, it's so pretty. Look at this guy. So darling. And it's like you're painting the flowers onto the card. So this little paintbrush. Hi, Barbara Gabi. Very nice spring cards. Yes, I definitely agree. I've got it kind of like it's propped up. Let's see, what did I do? Yeah, it's a little bit crooked. Like it makes it look like it's propped up against the wall like that. Okay, I love that sticker. It's so cool. Okay, that one's good to go, except for the gems. And there's this. That's again what it looks like. Now, last but not least, we have this one. You're going to need to cut about 7 inches. And when you guys are done with the ribbon that you're using for the first time, I like to take a piece of Scotch tape, tab it over, and then use that to hold down the end like that. Okay? And then this one, we're going to, so it does pop up here in the middle. I do, like, you can see that. To help that situation, what we could do is take a glue dot and put it right underneath in the middle area, and that'll help hold that secure. So we're going to do that on this one too, right there. Okay, I think that might be it for our glue dot situation. Put that away, and then you'll need tearing tape. How are you guys doing? Are you doing good with these? You like them? Did you think that we would get all 15 cards made by noon, my time? I was hopeful we were. So we're gonna flip this over, flip this one, and peel these off. And then this is going to go right along that edge here of that line, like that. Gotta get, it's just, you guys, I had to have ribbon on it. Had to figure out a way to have ribbon on there. All right, and then a little glue dot. Make sure that that caught our glue dot and not up too high. There it is. Okay, then these can get picked off. And we'll burnish this one. And then we're gonna do gluing. So we're gonna come back and do these guys as well. So let's put a little bit of glue on that one and that one and this. This goes right onto the front. If you're a peacock fan, you will love this one. Okay. And that has this big blue flower. So put that right there. Gems. There's 3 blue ones. I've got my extra little guy sitting there, so we're going to put that one on. 3, just a big, a small, and a small. Okay. But as long as I have the glue on these guys, do you think I'll remember which ones they were? No, but I will find them. Wasn't that one. Wasn't that one. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Okay, so the happy with that guy. That's the one we're looking for right here. Open that up, and I'm going to guess it's this one. Nope, wrong one. I had a 50-50 chance. So this one goes right here, like that. Yep, perfect. Okay, so that one's done now. And then that other one, that little, I think it was this one. Nope, it was the next one, that guy. Okay, so it's that guy. It would be this one. There's a white piece on the inside. And I just used that over here just to use it up, right? Why throw it away? Waste not, want not. Okay. Oh, so Mary Lemke, Jeannie Parker's wondering when you're having your friends over or when you're getting together, and then she can coordinate with you to drive over and be part of your group. She was sad that she wasn't invited. All right, so there we go. Now, you could Stella, Ella, Ella all you want. And let's take a look and see what we have left for stickers. Because my goal was to not have any stickers left as well. So, let's see what we've got. We have a smile today. And then there's a banner and a happy and a smile today. And a banner. This one was done, right? So that was that bottom part we cut off. So that was done. You've got sweet memories in my heart, love this, anniversary, life, and then you've got love, love, and then on this one, we've got love this, this little guy here, and I put that. You could, if you really wanted to use it, it could go on like this one. Go for it, right? Why not use it? Okay, so there, we've used up that one. That's what I did on mine. And then you've got another little banner here. Fantastic cards. Oh, I'm so happy you signed up for 2, France. Yay. This little banner's here. You could, in essence, use this foil stuff. If you really wanted to be frugal, you could use this and put it on the edge of something. And there's another little leaf. I don't know if I didn't use that anywhere, but there's not a lot of stickers left here. So do with them what you want. But my piles are gone, right? That was the goal, was to get the pile gone. And we made 15 cards. Now they're not done. They're close to done. We do need to, I have fuzzies everywhere from that ribbon. We do need to embellish my other ones, and we need to Stella, whatever we want to Stella. And then stamping your insides is good too. So you guys, you do have a little bit of homework to do yet for this class. So you guys can get that done. Hopefully it's not too complicated and you guys enjoyed making these cards with me. Jeannie has 9 done. Yay. Well, hey, I'll be honest with you. 9 is, you're over halfway there. Out of 15, you're over half. You only have 6 left to do. So Jeannie, good kudos to you. And plus you can't head over to Mary Lemke's house until you have your other 6 done. How's that? Okay. So if you guys, I think I'm not going to do my my gems or my insides or my Stella-ing with you. I think you guys can handle that on your own. We did keep it down to 2 hours. I like to keep the classes down to 2 hours with chitty chatty in the front end. So Sandy's not really coy on the ribbon. I'm sorry. Keen is, I was looking at your name, but coy would have worked there too. She's not keen on the ribbon. So that is okay. You can use the ribbon for something else, and you could always interchange it with something else you have. I really, really thought in my head when I was working on these cards that the white herringbone ribbon would have been perfect because it's white, right? But I felt like that was not an option because everybody who's getting the ink, paper, scissors class from me in March, which is the Poetic Expressions, you're getting that white ribbon in that kit. And I couldn't give you guys the same ribbon in 2 different kits in the same month. And so that's how we came about on the Curvy Wavy ribbon. It was used in the Season of Chic kit class for ink, paper, scissors back in August, and maybe that's why people weren't so keen on that one. But it's pretty ribbon. It's just how you use it. I thought, I was good enough. To me in my head it looked good. I thought it looked good to use with all the cards, but it wasn't my first draft pick, right? So I definitely get what you're saying, Sandy. I would have picked a white one. We also thought about the natural baker's twine because that came with different colors. It came with black, and it came with crumb cake and white and vanilla and gray. But then we thought we can't do that one either because you guys are getting that one in your trusty tool stamp-a-stack again in March. So we're like, and you needed a universal neutral color that would work with all of that color, all those colors, because there's a lot of colors going on that palette in this class. So that's how we ended up with and it's like with the butterflies and the naturalness of the cards, we thought that the natural color and the crumb cakey and the brown would go good. So, but I appreciate you telling me that. It's something to think about when we do our classes is maybe that people aren't interested in a specific ribbon, but that doesn't mean you have to make your cards with that exact ribbon. You guys, I'm betting any money that you have some ribbon at home, or you can buy some ribbon that you like potentially better and make the cards exactly how you want them. So, yay. All right. Oh, so did anybody not watch class last night that you want to see some of the cards? We've got all of April designed, and I showed all of the cards off yesterday in the class, in the beginning of class. And so is there anybody out there that didn't see them that want me to show them? And if not, I don't have any takers. Just know you can go watch the class from yesterday, which was March 7th. It was the March monthly class. We showed off the game night cards. We showed off the order-based class cards for April. We showed off the Share, Create, Inspire card. We showed off Let's Just Stamp, the Sweet Perennial Lavender class. We showed off the tools. We showed off sale-a-bration. We showed off Let's Just Stamp. We showed off everything coming up. So you guys, if you haven't, I think what I'll do is I'll say you guys should go back and watch last night's class. Not even watch the whole class if you don't want to watch it, but we did it all in the beginning. In the first 20 to 30 minutes, we showed off everything. So I kind of had a quasi schwa showcase for you guys. So I think I am planning to do the April showcase later in the month. I'm not going to do it right now because we are still in the thick of March, and we're leaving for Houston next week, and then I come back that week, and I'm going to probably plan it for the week of the 25th or the 26th, so you guys can catch the full showcase later in the month. But in case you want a sneaky peeky, you can go on last night and check out the video that I did last night. So Nancy, I think I've just decided I'm going to I showed them all off yesterday. So go back and watch last night's class, which was the March monthly class. For anybody, I asked the question and I didn't see anything real soon. So I thought, you know what, instead of taking 15 minutes now, you guys, I've already showed them. We're just go back to Carmen Melendez, go back and watch the video from last night. So it's going to take me about 15 minutes to get through them if I show them now again. And I've got my helpers coming in about an hour, and we're kitting up 800 cards in the next 4 hours. And so I think I'm going to save these 15 minutes and go get some lunch, right? It's noon here. So I don't have any Happy Meal to share with you guys. I do have a pile of it, though. Oh, it's in the house. It's in the house. You guys, anybody, Donna Grushke, I have a card from you. I know that. I have not opened my mail all week. We have been designing cards all week. You guys, we got all of April done. So I have a pile this tall of mail from you guys that sent me happy mail in the last week and a half. And so I will get through that mail before the end of the weekend, by Monday. And when I do my next live, oh, you know what? I'm not going to be live with you guys next week. I have 2 in-person classes on Monday. And then we're kidding up more on Tuesday. And then we leave Wednesday morning. I'm like thinking Houston in my head. We leave Wednesday morning for Houston, but like at 5:30. So yes, Donna, I haven't opened it, but yes, anybody who sent me mail, I've got a stack that high. Donna, yours was in there. I know that for sure. I just haven't opened it per se. So when I do my next live, which will be on the 18th, which is Let's Just Stamp, we will have a pile of happy mail to go through. It won't be like a pile like you guys saw here like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, but there'll be a pile of happy mail to go through. If you guys need anything, just know I am not caught up on my emails. When I have a design week like this, I turn my phone pretty much on silent. I only answer phone calls, and if they're not spammers, basically. And so if you've emailed me or texted me, I'm getting caught up on it. But I haven't run out of any classes. So the only thing that might happen is you might not get the kits before the class, but a lot of you guys put the kits together or the cards together after class. So I've become more relaxed with that and not stressing out about that so much. And so I will get caught up on emails before the end of the weekend. We'll get back to everybody and follow up with everything. So yes, thanks for your patience, everybody. Perfect. Barbara's going to put her order in for the kits today. Yay. Awesome. All right. So I will make sure that I take a moment too and get this PDF in my online store. For those that are part of the subscription of the Inspiration Hive, this class is out there already. You could get it. I will upload it like in the next hour or two before we start kidding. I'll try to upload it with the YouTube link on it so you guys can have that copy. You guys can still get signed up for Trusty Tools, Stamp-A-Stack. Everything that I have in March is still available. So if you guys watch that video from yesterday and see what I have coming up for March and coming up for April, you can just send me one email or one text or one note with everything listed that you'd like to get signed up for, and I'll get everybody signed up for things as I get to my messages. So, okay. I'm just looking around to see if I forgot anything, and I don't know if I have. If I did, I always make up for it the next time. So, we didn't do door prize. There we go. You guys. And thank you so much, Nancy. I did not do door prize for the sale-a-bration Hoorah class on the 29th. And so we're going to do that too. Why not, right? All right. So let's go here to A and W and grab the random number generator. Hi, Denise Crabtree. Okay. Let's go. Random number generation. So I'm going to do, there are 23 people that did this class with me. And again, if you're watching this class and it's in the next day or 2 or 3 or a week, it doesn't hurt to check. I still have 3 sets of this class available where the extra packet is cut and ready to go. So you guys can let me know. Donna lived in Houston for 29 years. Yay. And Brenda Lovelace is down there. Thanks, France. Okay, so we're going to put 23. I'm going to hit the word go, generate. 21 is France Eldridge. Yay, France. So that means I'm going to put a door prize. How the door prizes work is I will save it here for you. And when you sign up for the next class, that prize goes into the next package you have going out. I don't mail prizes separately. You guys, I like to save shipping just as much as you do. And so how I do my door prizes is it'll get mailed out with the next class package. Or like for those that take classes regularly with me, I don't always get it in your next one, but it might be in the second one. So, but France, your next class that you take with me, I will definitely have a prize for you. Okay, so sale-a-bration, hoorah, Susan's back. Thanks so much. I will have fun in Houston. Should be good. We had, wow. Okay, there were 73 people who did the sale-a-bration, hoorah class with me. And I am going to randomly pick somebody first and see who wins. If they placed an order with me, then they'll definitely get a prize. And if they bought the class, they'll get a prize too. I'm just kidding. So anyways, 73. We're going to click here. 60. 60 is Maggie Cooper. So Maggie, I'm going to give you a prize. And I'm going to hit generate again. Number 1 is Jean Terwilliger. Awesome. Okay, now my requirement is that they have had to place an order. Okay, so I'm gonna click generate. 55. Nope. Okay, I want 2 people that placed orders to win prizes. Okay, Sheila Roberts, you're next. Okay, and then, oh, Gene Turwiller. Can you imagine? Number 1 again. Go buy a lottery ticket. Nope. Okay. 22. Nope. Okay, I want somebody that placed an order. And I didn't write numbers next to all of just the people who placed orders. Sandy Coy Emery. Okay, you got it. So I gave away 4 more prizes from Sale-a-bration Hoorah Rah. 2 people who bought the class, Jean Terwilliger and Maggie Cooper, and 2 people who placed orders are Sandy Coy Emery and Sheila Roberts. So I had 4 prizes that I wanted to give away for that class. So awesome. Is it too early to place the order for the order-based class? Donna, it's not. It's not. So how? That's a good question, especially if you're new to watching me. You might not know this. When you want to get when you want to order, place a $50 minimum order using my host code to get a class for free. The order must be placed in the month the class is held or next month. So like if I might have said that stupidly, the order needs to be placed and the class needs to happen this month or next month. So what Donna's asking, is it too early? No, it's not too early because we're in March right now. So right now, if you place an order, the order can count for a class this month, next month, or a past class that is available for free with an order. Okay, so good question, Donna. So no, it's not too early. The class for the monthly, or for the order-based class, it features what does it feature? It features wild ferns, but you don't need to have the wild ferns bundle by any means. You guys just need sentiments primarily. So very good. Okay, so yes, congratulations to all of our winners. Yay. So Sandy, I have more things I will be adding to your box then. I have a prize that I'm going to be adding. So yay. All right. You guys, how did it go last night with my little graphics? Did you enjoy watching them? So hopefully that will allow you guys to see the start of the video and then see the full ending of the video. So you can always hear me say lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs to everybody. I love you long time. And we will see you the next live I have here. Will probably be in Houston because I will at some point find a time that I can do a quick little snippet video of what's going on at Onstage, which will be super cool. Onstage for me starts like the night of the 14th, and then it is the 15th and the 16th, and then we fly home on the 17th, which is St. Patty's Day. So yay. I get in at like 2 o'clock into Milwaukee, and my mom's St. Patty's Day party is at 5 o'clock. And you guys better roll right into it. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a fabulous weekend ahead and make something pretty, right? All right. Bye, guys.